Did Jesus return in 1980 on Earth as foretold he would? Should we restore his and his family's bodies through science? In 1980 they found the Jesus Talpiot Tomb at the University of Toronto, which concluded that while the names are not uncommon, the conservative odds that such names would be found together in any one tomb around are, depending on variables, from 600 to 1 to 1 million to 1 in favor of its being authentic. Source Wikipedia on Talpiot Tomb. Jesus has returned to us in 1980 on Earth as foretold he would, and we have to help restore his and his family's bodies in Jerusalem through science, as the resurrection of the dead has not happened yet. As for the events described in the book of Revelation, that has happened already. And yes, I believe it was Muhammad that was the return of the Christ Spirit as a lion, as Jesus was the lamb for his followers will bring him back as well in the future, for it is just and holy. God does not do evil things. 6,000 years from Adam was the year 2000 AD. Soon we will have the empowered child culture with robotic parents to help us in our work. Jesus to me did come back. In 1980 they found a family grave and it appears to be the Jesus family tomb. From Wikipedia. The names in the tomb. At the University of Toronto, which concluded that while the names are not uncommon, the conservative odds that such names would be found together in any one tomb around are, depending on variables, from 600 to 1 to 1 million to 1 in favor of its being authentic. Wikipedia article on the Talpiot Tomb. The tomb in Talpiot, excavated in 1980 during salvage archaeology, originally contained 10 ossuaries, bone boxes for secondary burial. Of the 10, 1 vanished, presumably stolen right after it had been catalogued. This may be the tomb of Jesus' brother James, see James' ossuary, although such claim is refuted by the professor who oversaw the archaeological work. Of the other 9, 6 were inscribed with names. As translated in the Lost Tomb of Jesus and the Jesus Family Tomb, they read as follows. Image.png. Ossuary #80/503 Ishua Bar Yosef Aramaic fore, Jesus son of Joseph. Ossuary #80/505 Maria written in Aramaic script, but a Latin form of the Hebrew name Miriam, Mary, 3. Ossuary #80/504 Yos, a diminutive of Joseph mentioned, in its Greek form Iota Omega Sigma Eta Hoses, as the name of one of Jesus' brothers in the New Testament, Mark 6 verse 3. Ossuary #80/501 Yehuda Bar Yeshua, possibly Aramaic fore, Judah son of Jesus. Ossuary #80 of 500 Mariamine Imara, according to the filmmakers this is Greek for Mary known as the Master. The similar name Mariam is found in the Acts of Philip. François Bovon, professor of the history of religion at Harvard University, has said, based on his study of that work, I do not believe that Mariam is the real name of Mary of Magdalene. Mariam is, besides Maria or Mariam, a possible Greek equivalent, attested by Josephus, Origen, and the Acts of Philip, for the Semitic Miriam. 4. Machake Hebrew for Matthew, not claimed to be Matthew the evangelist, but possibly a husband of one of the women in an unmarked ossuary. The filmmakers claim that there is evidence that Mary, mother of Jesus, had many relatives named Matthew. Artificial uterus to be converted to grow clone stem cells. Artificial_womb, 1. A model of the bone shapes and skeleton replica of the Jesus family tomb members would be made, not the actual bones themselves. As you can see, a wax doll shell covers the bone skeleton with clone DNA for the family members, and others are used. Text my old patent application I claimed. 9. With a human skeleton frame. 10. With a few bones missing, waiting to have artificial muscles and intelligence restored to its material. To become conscious again with its old stored thoughts, mannerism, and memories.